What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Marvel Spider-Man photo submission. This is photo submission number 5. You guys submitted a lot of photos to me recently, and I want to go over at least 10 of them that I decided to pick for this photo submission video. So thank you once again for joining. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notifications. I post videos just about on a daily basis, and I usually post videos mostly about Marvel Spider-Man 2 and a lot of other Spider-Man content, and also including MCU news and stories. So if that stuff is for you, be sure to like, comment, subscribe once again, and click on the bell notifications. It really does help the channel a lot. If you do subscribe, we're almost at 10,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for joining on this exciting episode of another photo mode submissions. Guys, I got some really great photos to share with you. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started and take a look at the photos. So the very first submission was by Lusix AMV, who submitted photos to this channel before. Now remember, if you all want to submit photos, again, the links to my social media is down in the description box below, where you can find the invitation link to my Discord and the links to my Instagram and Twitter as well, where you can submit your photos there if you like. So be sure to do that as well if you want to know how to submit your photos. Anyways, back to this photo. Now this is of Miles Morales using his Venom blast, pretty much getting rid of all the enemies within the vicinity of his area. And this is a beautiful shot because not only is Venom Blast an awesome power to have in Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, this photo in particular, it looks like he's Venom blasting through different dimensions. And as we all know, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse does focus on the Miles Morales character, along with the other versions of Spider-Man throughout the multiverse. And this one is really cool. I just love how everything around him looks like shattering glass, and it has this orange yellow hue. So a very nice shot, Lusix AMV. Thank you so much for submitting this photo. Now I'm moving on to the next one. Now all these photos were not picked in any particular order. I'm just talking about all of them because I liked all these photos. So the very next photo submission is by an Alex Jackson. I think this might have been a cutscene, but this is from Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. This photo was submitted to me on Instagram, and why I picked this photo in particular is because it's of Miles Morales running alongside an actual train, and I didn't know that you can actually run along an actual train. Normally when I try to make contact with the train in the game, I would just by default just get smacked and just yeeted across the city and just die automatically. But I think this is from a cutscene. I could be wrong. Alex Jackson, if you're watching this, please correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know. But other than that, great shot. Thank you so much for submitting this photo. Now the next shot was submitted by a Braden over on Instagram as well. It's of Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales just free falling and just jumping into the air from a swing. It's a beautiful shot. I love the aperture work in the city behind. It does have this orange, bluish, gray hue behind him, and the PlayStation 5's amazing ray tracing capabilities is at work here. So it's a great shot. I really love it. Thank you so much, Braden, for submitting this photo to me. I know you submitted it for quite some time, and I just decided to add it to this video. So everyone, like I said before in my last few videos, you will get your chance to get your photo in a video at some point in the future. So don't be disappointed if your photo is not in this photo submission video. Now the next one is by Demanded Duck. This one's really interesting because it's of Spider-Man in a negative suit, but like there's this sort of red hue going across like where the red parts would normally be, including his eyes, and behind him is the demon mask in that boss battle where you're fighting Martin Lee. And I really love this shot. It's great. Everything around him is just bleak and white, including Spider-Man himself, where he's just glowing and he has like this negativity around his suit. And I really love it. It's a great shot. Thank you so much once again for submitting this photo, Demanded Duck. I really appreciate it. Beautiful photo here. Now the next one, this could be of a cutscene, but I could be wrong. But this one was submitted to by a Viraj Panya. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that incorrectly, and I do apologize for saying that wrong. But I love this shot for one reason. One, it kind of looks like a shot out of the first Amazing Spider-Man film. And I think I've already mentioned this before, but the Amazing Spider-Man suit, or TASM as everybody calls it, really does look good at night. It really shines. The textures look really good, even though it's like the most oddly looking design suit I've ever seen in a Spider-Man film. It kind of grew on me over time because of the shots in that movie in particular where Spider-Man is swinging. It's actually some of the best swinging I've seen in a Spider-Man movie. The suit itself does really shine and look awesome at night. So if you ever play Marvel Spider-Man and you use the TASM 1 suit, use this suit at nighttime and you can see how really good it looks. It does have like this sleek shine to it, and I urge you to definitely use it if you already have Marvel Spider-Man. So definitely use this suit because it looks amazing at night. Thank you so much for submitting this suit once again, Viraj Panya. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but wonderful shot. Thank you so much once again. And now the next one, this one is very reminiscent of one of the promotional posters of the first Spider-Man movie from Sam Raimi, and this one was submitted by a dynamical Eric over on Twitter, if I recall correctly, but it is a great shot. I'm pretty sure he was going for the first Spider-Man movie poster look to it, where everything down below him is just the city, and it has kind of like this orange hue going across the whole photo. Very good shot, dynamical Eric. Thank you so much for submitting this photo. Of course, he's sporting the trademark Sam Raimi or web suit in the photo, just to give that reference and, you know, just to give his point across that this is, of course, a reference to the first Spider-Man movie. So thank you so much once again, Dynamical Eric, for submitting this shot. It's a beautiful shot. I love it. And now moving on to the next one. This one was submitted by a doc over on my Discord. It's of Spider-Man in his programmable matter suit with the arms coming out of him and pretty much fighting one of the Tinkerer goons in this game. And it's just great. I mean, there's a lot of snowfall around him, and in midair, just out of nowhere, it's just Spider-Man pretty much just doing a finisher on one of the goons of the Tinkerer. So thank you so much once again for submitting this shot. I actually do not use this suit too frequently, and I think I should, because it is a pretty killer looking suit. It is really odd in design, but I'm definitely going to be using this suit a little bit more frequently once I play Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales once again on this channel. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting to that very soon when I start live streaming once more. So thank you so much for submitting this shot, Doc. It's a great shot. Thank you so much. I love it. Moving on to the next one. Now this one, I'm pretty sure Dragon Zaylor has been wanting to get his photos in a photo submission video for quite some time. So Dragon Zaylor, I've heard you, and here it is. Dragon Zaylor, this is one of my favorite shots you've ever submitted to me. This is of Miles Morales in a hallway where there's a lot of destruction and sparks flying. And in the hallway, all menacing looking, is of Spider-Man Miles Morales 2099, just in the distance, just peering off into the distance. And it's a beautiful shot. I really love this. I can't remember which part this was in, but it's a great shot. I think this was a cutscene. I could be wrong, but I really don't remember. My memory's just not serving me really well right now at the moment. So thank you so much once again, Dragon Zaylor, for submitting this shot. You finally got your photo on one of my photo submission video. It's a beautiful shot. Moving on to the next one. Now this one was submitted to me by a Danny Matt 37 over on Discord, and it's of Spider-Man Miles Morales just on the wall, casually looking down in the city. And the city in the background is slightly apertured a little bit. There's a little slight blurriness to it, but I love it because this shot looks really peaceful in a way. Miles Morales isn't really just doing anything. He's just clinging onto the wall, just looking around down the city. It's like if he's just watching over the neighborhood. Nothing too serious about it, but it's a really simple shot. Thank you once again, Danny Matt 37, for submitting this shot. Now, the last one, this is a 2 for 2. This shot was also submitted by Danny Matt 37 over on Discord. Now, the reason why I like this shot and the reason why I picked two of them is because it was really hard for me to decide like which shots I really wanted to use. Every time you guys submit shots, I get like tons of photos from you all from Marvel Spider-Man. And sometimes there would be some cases where the same person submits at least 2 or 3 shots that I really like and I really needed to include. And this one in particular really caught my eye because how much of a close-up shot we get of Miles Morales in this particular shot, and the whole city is reflecting in his lenses, and I really like it. Now, as far as how he got the blue and red background, I'm not entirely sure how he did that, but other than that, it's a great shot. Thank you so much for submitting the shot once again, Danny Matt 37. Your photo skills are impeccable, and they're just simply unparalleled. So thank you once more. And that's it for photo submission number 5, guys. This was amazing. I'm looking forward to doing more photo submission videos. So once again, if you want to submit your photos, be sure to send them to me via my Twitter or Instagram. The links to that is in the description box below. Also, you can send them and post them in the photo mode channel of my Discord. The invitation link to my Discord is also in the description box below. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so y'all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.